Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. We are on prompt 18 with Dephemerember, Plaid and Polka dots, please touch. So I have got Plaid. I had this a long time ago, sometime in the summer. It came in one of the magazines for my partner's new newspaper. I knew I had to have it, so that's what I've got. So that's my Plaid. Polka dots. I'm going to go a bit abstract, I think. Modernism, abstract. I don't know what you want to call it, but anyway. So I'm going to glue this onto that. That is my plan. Now the next bit, I don't really know if that is going to work, but I'm sure to try. It might work. So this is what we've got right now. Let's move it down a bit, okay, and move it over a bit. Okay, so, and we'll leave this and we'll put this aside. Now the next bit is my 2-inch circles, which I'm going to decorate because it says please touch. Now I thought something tactile there is what's needed. I was thinking first fur, but I don't have anything like that, and I wasn't going to buy anything. So I remember last year we did something, or I did something for Dephemerember to do with circles and string. And so this is my plan, what I'm going to do again, involving a hot glue gun, which might not be everybody's cup of tea, but I think from what I remember, that is what works best. As you can see, I've got this fabulous new silicone mat. So basically what you are meant to be doing is just covering the whole of your piece of cardboard in string. That is the plan, and that is what I'm going to do. You don't need a lot, and you certainly don't need to cover the whole of the piece of card with glue, just enough so that it sticks down. Of course, I'm not using the rough type of garden twine, which might be the better idea to use, to be honest, but we will see. Of course, I must stress, if you are using a hot glue gun, be extremely careful, because a hot glue gun gets incredibly hot. And I know I had my daughter had I don't exactly know what she did, but she ended up having to go to A&E and having her hand bandaged because she's burned herself on a hot glue gun. So my my advice is extreme caution. I've got 2 glue guns. This one is pretty ancient, but it works pretty well. So I am not going to complain about anything. How did you enjoy your 3 prompts off? I must admit, this year's Dephemerember, I'm not having quite as much joy as I did last year. I don't understand why that is. I mean, the prompts are great. Barbara and Louisa are doing great videos, as is other people. Loads more people to be found out there now than I remember. I'm sure there were loads last year, but I didn't really follow along and watched. So I don't really understand why I'm not having as happy, as good a time. And I mean, you know, there is the Facebook group as well, and so I'm not quite sure why that is. But I'm carrying on. So in case you are completely new here and you do not know what I'm talking about when I say Dephemerember, it is a collaboration. Our hosts, Barbara at 49 Dragonflies and Louisa Heinzel at Junk Journal Art, they collaborate. This is year 3. They collaborate together, and they come up with these prompts for us, and we create ephemera in December. That is the point of this whole thing. I mean, I don't, and you don't have to, I hasten to add, don't do actual ephemera. I prefer to work on the actual pages. Now I have to cut it up because I wasn't paying attention. Or maybe I don't cut it up. So I'm going to do these other 2 now as well, and then I will return and we'll see how we get on with that. These have now been covered, and all I'm going to do now is glue them on here like this. I'm going to try and evenly space them, but I'm just going to eyeball the space. I need to leave some space at the bottom for the prompt. Of course, when I did the video, I thought I had my microphone on, but I didn't. So I'm now doing voiceover, which I've never done before. So you have to forgive me if it's a bit peculiar or sounds a bit odd. As you might have gathered, I'm a novice at this, so but we all need to try. We all need to start somewhere. Baptism by fire, I think we call it. Oops. So this is it. Oh, now I just need to glue on the prompt at the bottom, because I want people, when anybody opens the journal, I want them to see the please touch on there. So that is why I use the string. Makes it tactile. So you see, that's it. One of the quicker videos I've done for Dephemerember. I'm just gonna mark it off. Plaid and polka dots, please touch. And all it left over now is to just clip it into the binder. So thank you very much for watching, and I hope you'll be back for the next prompt. I would appreciate that. That would be great. So thank you very much, and bye bye.